Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Wednesday special. Today we're going to be trying out Knights and Pioneer. So we're going to be trying out 4 copies of the brand new Phyrexia Invasion, a couple copies of Knight of Errant Avios, and of course, since we're playing Knights, we gotta play the Circle of Loyalty, since the next set dropping is Eldraine, so we should play a little bit of Eldraine in this deck. So we have a total of 8 Lords now in Knights. Hopefully at some point we get more, of course. It's actually rares and actually has unique abilities, but as of right now, we're just playing a sweet Jeskai list. There's not that much blue in the list. It's not as important as the Boros component. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and share this video if you like. And let's get into the deck list. So we're playing, like I said, 4 invasions, just because that's the primary card we're trying out. The Knight Errant of Eos is not necessarily important, right? Because we only have 25 creatures. So we have 2 Embercleaves to close the game out, a Shadow Spear, and we have a Lion Sash as things to equip to Fervent Champion, Dauntless Bodyguard. Those are our 1-drops, and Vulnerable Knight. So we have 10 1-drops. Not too bad. Sideboard wise, we have 2 Volleys, of course, for Mono White, Mono Blue, and Greasefang. 2 Surge of Salvations for Greasefang, 1 Destroy Evil for Shieldred, Fable the Mirror Breaker, 2 Rest in Peace as a way to fight through Graveyard Hate, or play, beat Graveyard strategies. 2 Moral Lace from Hearth also comes in those matchups. 2 Fiendslayer Paladins as a way to fight through Rakdos midrange. Another Guardian of Faith also to help against sweepers and spot removal. 1 Sword of Forged Frontier for grindy matchups, a Wear Tear for artifacts and enchantment hate, and a Gideon also probably for more for control, where we actively want, a repeatable that just doesn't get wiped by Supreme Verdict. So that is our Jeskai Knights list. Let's see how this deck performs in these matches. Let's get into it. Hollow Fountain, Bodyguard, go. Mountain, Vindictive Flamestoker, Team Vents, untapped. Veteran, smack, go. Battlefield Forge, this is definitely PNLR. Swift Spear, Impulse, hits me, take it. Adeline, hit you for 3. Impulse, does not find a land. Finds a couple 1-drops. Plays a Mountain, probably plays Kimono, plays Swift Spear, play Coast, play Marshall. Swift's or Portable Hole, eat the Flamestoker, attack out, takes it to 3. Impulse, Sacred Foundry untapped. Desperately trying to find something, but he can't get there. So against this matchup, maybe Volley, and this has pro red more or less, so I could maybe try that as well. Go down the Knight, go down Lion Sash, and the Guardian, run it like that. Sacred Foundry passes. Sacred Foundry ourselves. Champion, Fiery Impulse, Spikefield Hazard, that's fine. Flamestoker, Knight, Portable Hole, go. Plays a Forge, PNLR, Vantage, Marshall, Smack, Mountain. Now it tells me he doesn't have a Impulse, right? He does. Why would you play the land before the Impulse? Yeah, because you could potentially just draw lands. Chain of the Rocks, seems reasonable. Eats the Lord, passes. Go to combat, smack, takes it. Fiendslayer Paladin, go. Plays a land from exile, gets a token. Showdown of the Scalds, gets a lot more lands. Plays Shadow Spear, go to combat, hit ya, blocks. That resolves. Puts the counter on the Paladin. Will equip and pass the turn. Plays another Impulse. Finds Runaway Steamkin. Plays a Runaway Steamkin. Plays a land. Plays the Drum. Plays Swift Spear. Swings partially out. Hitcha. Okay. Roll over 3. I think I just hold back the Ganju. Runaway Steamkin. Adds a counter to the PNLR. Trying to make it where it can't die by a Ganju like he knows. Alright. Gets a Thopter. Plays a Swift Spear. Goes to combat. Swings out the Steamkin. Take the rest. Marshall. Champion. Move the Shadow Spear over. Smack, smack. Blocks. Blocks. Okay, but mine has first strike. So one's gonna die. And then you're gonna do 2 to it. We go to 17. Pass the turn. Okay. Kills my blocker. Okay. Swings almost fully out. We go to 9. Swing out with both. Pump the Paladin. Embercleave on the Paladin. Got it. 1-0. Get in the next. Hollow Fountain. Passes. Coast. Fountain. Go. Got you. Okay, this must be a Gideon Tribal Prison deck. Is Gideon. Yep. So it's Zorius Gideon. Play a tap land. Portable holds a enchantment. Field of Ruin. Gideon. Emblems. Passes. Coast. Adeline. Go. Turns Gideon online as a creature. Gets frisky. Take it. 16. Hollow Fountain. Tapped. Marshall. Bounces my Adeline. Pass the turn. Gideon. Makes a knight. Turns on the Gideon. Smacks me. Take it. Invasion of New Phryxia. Pass the turn. Verdicts. Turns on the Gideon. Turns on the other Gideon. Hits me. Adeline. Vulnerable Knight. Fervent Champion. Go. Pathway on blue. Elspeth. Turns on the Gideon. Turns on the Gideon. Gives one flying. Alright, scoop it up. Bring in Destroy Evil. I don't think I need Sash. Bring in Guardian of Faith. And Gideon. Run it like that. Theme Vents tapped. Go. Plains. Vantage. Veteran. Go. Another Plains. Foretells a card. Probably a Doomscar. Play Veteran. Smack. Pass the turn. Doomscars. Adeline. Go. Island. Marshall. Play a Shadow Spear. Smack. Rest the board. Steam Vents. Untapped. Play Invasion. X2. Plays a Plains. Another Wrath. Jeez. Bodyguard. Equip. Pass the turn. Castle. Archangel of Elspeth. Makes a 1/1 token. Passes. Marshall. Hit the Invasion. Blocks it. Okay. Deal 3 to it. Pass the turn. Or Detention Sphere. They're gonna pick. Takes the Bodyguard. Okay, that's fine. Field of Ruin. Makes a 1/1. He has 1 card left in hand. Can't use Castle. Passes. We're gonna equip here. Portable Hole. The token. That way we could flip this Invasion this turn. Get the Invasion. We get her to Fairy. We accomplished our goal this season. To Fairy. We will, I think, uptick. We'll discard the Knight. Play Bodyguard. Protecting the Lord. Play a tap land. Go. Makes a Soldier. Passes. Portable Hole. Uptick. 2 cards. Play Adeline. Attack face. Okay. Got game number 2. I think Sword is probably better than, and a Wear Tear is better than Portable Hole. I don't like that. Tap Hollow Fountain. Passes. Steam Vents. Untapped. Fervent Champion. Smack. Pass the turn. He just passes. Hollow Fountain. Untapped. Aspiring Veteran. Hit you. Plays Pathway on white. Passes. Play Hollow Fountain untapped. Go to combat. Smack. Pass the turn. Plays a tap Cave. Passes. So that means we have the second red for Embercleave next turn. Attack for 5. Pass the turn. Are we going to get another win? With Knights? Assume he's playing an untapped land and trying to Wrath this turn. Gave me the GGs. Scoops it up. Alright, 2-0. Let's get into the next. Spire. Drum. Passes. Sacred Foundry. Tapped. Go. Passes. Cave. Veteran. Go. Pass the turn. Seagate Wreckage. Prototype. Drum. Passes. Coast. Portable Hole. Eat. The Prototype. Go to combat. Smack. Steel Seraph. Pass the turn. Karn. Makes a 4/4. Gives it Vigilance. Hits me. Play Guardian of Faith. Vulnerable Knight. Adeline. Attack the Karn. Probably gonna exchange the construct. He could just make another one, so. Pathway on blue. Spell Bomb. Makes a 5/5 this time. Gives it Vigilance again. Hits me down to 14. Passes. Invasion of New Phyrexia X2. Play a Knight. Take a Lord and a Fervent Champion. Oh my god, I didn't take the Knight. That was a misclick. Pass the turn. We'll give you Drum. Plays the Drum. Plays a Pathway on white. What's your last card? Phyrexian Revoker. What are you gonna name? A Little Chat. Okay. Gives that Vigilance. Hits me for 7. I gotta just take it. Portable Hole. Eat the Construct. Go to combat. Everything at face. Okay, blocks and blocks. Embercleave. Got it. So against this deck, we bring Wear Tear. Not really enchantments, so I'm not really worried about that. Guess I just bring out the Knight, bring up the Sword. Run it like that. Coast, Drum, Passes, Vantage, Champion, Smack, Go. Haywire Might, Emery, Passes. That makes it a little more interesting. So either I Portable Hole plus Shadow Spear, Equip, Swing, or I just Marshall. I think I just Vantage, Shadow Spear, Portable Hole, eat the Might, and then Equip here. Get Fresky, pass the turn. Spire of Industry, Automaton, Patchy. Gets trying to get back a drum, I think. Yep. Hollow Fountain, untapped. Play Lord. Go to combat, get Frisky. Karn. Minuses, makes a 4/4. Passes. Play Event, tap, untapped. Go to combat. We'll go ahead and attack. If I do that, this will become a 3/3. They will exchange. Oh, I know they won't, because he also gets a bonus. Swing out. All right, blocks there. Embercleave. All right, so that dies, and he gets taken to 7 past the turn. Maybe this deck is just good. There's definitely some things that I might want to change. I don't think it's optimized by any means. Smith, Surgical Skull Bomb. Plays a Skull Bomb. He could play Patchy from his yard if he wanted to. Another Emery. Keeps the old Emery. Finds a Skrelv he can get back. Makes a Dork. Plays the Skull Bomb. Passes. Another Lord. Wow. So, Marshall? Veteran? Got it. 3-0. Let's get into the wrap up. All right, so what did we learn this week about this deck? Overall, we went 3-0 with the deck. Kind of did better than I was ever anticipating. So, my takeaways, I'm not a huge fan of the Knight arrows, so I cut them. I moved the Guardian of Faith main. I think it's a reasonable Knight to play as your 3-drop slot. I think the 10-1 drops is pretty decent. Having 8 Lords on turn 2 really amplifies the power of the deck. I don't really think we have a better shot, other than Portable Hole, so I don't think we could really replace it. Outside of that, I add another Gideon in the side. That way, if we face control, we could bring a Gideon in with the Guardian of Faith, hopefully to combat that matchup. I add another Wear Tear, so that way, if you face an artifact or enchantment-based strategy, we have more answers. You also maybe could run in a Braid instead of that, 1 copy. And I also added another Rending Volley, just because it's a really good sideboard card, period. So I really think this is a slightly better build. If you have any considerations, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you'll be alerted for future videos. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.